The media often refer to a place called Arab East Jerusalem. Sometimes we are told that this is a city that was conquered by Israel in 1967, as if that is the only claim Israel has to the city. But let's take a few minutes for some honest reporting.
The term Arab East Jerusalem is not historically accurate. We have thousands of years of history of a single undivided city. Look back through all the various chapters in Jerusalem's past, and you will not find a time when Jerusalem was divided into east and west prior to the war with Jordan. We have archaeology, historical accounts, records that prove over 3,000 years of undivided Jewish existence here in Jerusalem. You can go to archaeological digs and find evidence of over 3,000 years of Jewish life. You can find places in the areas that are today called Arab East Jerusalem, where King David lived. The wall behind me is a part of the palace that King David lived in, and yet even the very existence of King David is today being questioned. The fact is, the division of Jerusalem into east and west only began in 1948 with the invasion of the Jordanian army, who erected walls here of concrete, barbed wire, and put in minefields. This division only lasted 19 years. We have eyewitness testimony from those whose families lived for generations in what is called Arab East Jerusalem, and who were expelled from their homes by the Jordanian army.
I was born in 1942 in Old Jerusalem. We were like 8 generations at that time.
I live in the Old City. I am 6th generation of Arav Eliezer Bergman, who came to this place on the year 1835. We were evacuated from here, from the Old City, with nothing. We only the clothes we wore. We had for many days, we had nothing. Our homes were left here with all the furniture, all our possessions. When we left the Old City, we were refugees. The world knows about the Arab refugees of 1948. There were also Jewish refugees, and I was one of them.
The last day of the war, which was ceasefire, my grandfather brought the last water, and the Arab already were on top of the roof of the synagogue, and they killed him.
For 19 years, we could not get into the Old City. Our Jerusalem was divided in two. It's the first time in the history of Jerusalem that this city was divided.
In 1967, the Jordanians fled, Jerusalem was reunited, and the walls torn down. Jews could once again return to their holiest places. Far from creating a new situation of occupation, the war re-established a status quo of an undivided city. Today, few people even know where the dividing line was. Thousands of Jews and Arabs cross the old dividing line every day without even realizing it. Jerusalem is a unified city, despite what the media would have you believe. Yet, with references to East Jerusalem as a separate geographical area, the media are supporting a historically inaccurate myth that undermines the legitimate Israeli claims that are backed by thousands of years of history.
The two-city narrative is a myth, it's a lie, and the media are responsible for carrying that core message of the delegitimization campaign against the State of Israel and Jewish residents in the land.
To refer to the city as if there are two distinct sides is wrong. What the media call Arab East Jerusalem is really where thousands of years of Jewish history took place. Don't let the media distort the real history of Jerusalem. For more information, visit honestreporting.com and check out Honest Reporting on Facebook and Twitter.